This song gotta be the favorite. I think everyone's favorite. And I found that out when I performed at Serralio. Shout out to Dylan, Johnny Stud, all those people. I found out when I went to Serralio and people were singing along. And I was like, oh my God. Like, how do you know the words to the song? Oh my goodness. Flame On was a song I wrote. How do I even put this? I think when we grow up, we're conditioned into believing that we should lose our imagination or that we should lose our sense of wonder, our child. And I think as creatives, musicians, and artists, we live on a different planet and everybody else lives on planet Earth. Our brains work differently. And that's something my mentor told me. She said, you know, you're speaking an alien language that other people can't seem to compute. But when you're around other artists, you all seem to get it. And so I think Flame On for me was trying to find and reinforce the artist in me as well and remind myself of the child in me, because when I was little, I had dreams for myself. I saw myself. I would sing to myself in the mirror sometimes. You know, I planned my Grammy speeches, everything. So why then will I allow depression to keep me from being the person I want to be? Like, why then hide away or forget those playful things that I used to do as a kid? Like, why have I turned into this person who's constantly worrying, constantly scared, constantly afraid? I mean, I was a child. I used to listen. One time, I was sitting in my grandmother's garden. I got my paint set out, you know, some water bottles, and then I mixed some drink. My auntie came over and I gave her a cup, and she drank it. Okay, but like, I'm not saying go and do that, right? But I'm saying, like, I didn't really think. I just did it. You know, what happened to me just doing? We forget that we can make mistakes. It's in the mistakes that you learn how to, like, adapt, how to evolve. Like, listen, Oprah Winfrey wasn't Oprah till she was like in her 30s or 40s. So me, I feel like I got some time. You know, I might not be Beyonce yet, but give me like 10 years, you know? So that's how I feel. I had to remind myself not to lose my wonder and not to let this little girl go and just like let her down, you know? And I had to let my light kind of shine. And so this song is like the empowering song. It really is the kind of like, you don't want to like leave your dark days alone. Like, you want to set yourself on fire, girl. Like, light it up. And I actually wrote that song, co-wrote it with a woman called Kathleen Turner from the Musicians Institute, who's like phenomenal songwriter. Woo. But yeah.
Little girl, you don't gotta face your dark days alone. There's light on the other side. Little girl, you don't gotta face your dark days alone. There's light on the other side.